All right, welcome to Henderson Library's Home Edition, and my name's Nicole, and today I'm here to show you 2 fun crafts that you can do at home, hopefully with some materials that you already have. So the first thing we're gonna do is some salt painting. So what you'll need is some Elmer's glue. You can use some watercolors if you have them, or if you have food dye, that works as well. I'm gonna use my watercolors today. And then a little tray that has some water. I'm using my paint tray here. And then you have your piece of paper. So you're gonna take your glue, because you're gonna wanna use Elmer's glue, because a glue stick will not work. So you're gonna wanna draw your picture with your glue. So I'm going to draw, let's see, I'm gonna draw some water. And then I'm gonna draw some fish, because those are easy for me to draw. Couple little fishies here swimming in the water. Draw one more. And you can make your picture a lot more detailed than I did, but I'm just doing this to kind of show you how it goes. And then you're going to take your salt. It might be good to put it in a little container, but I don't have one, so I'm going to just put some in my hand. And you're going to take it and you're going to sprinkle it on where you have your glue. Make sure that you coat it really well. You'll probably get some extra on there, that's okay. So make sure it's all on there. If you've ever made sand art before, it's kind of like that. You just make sure it's all covered up. This is really fun because salt absorbs things like water, and it's going to absorb our paint too that we're going to use for this. Okay, let me make sure I got it all on there. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then you're going to take your excess and you're going to dump it off in another container somewhere. Don't make a mess because your parents would not be happy about that. Okay, so I have my salt on here. So you're going to take your paintbrush, you're going to get it nice and wet. I'm going to do blue first because I'm going to do our water. So if you kind of mix it in there and kind of just turn your water blue, or you can use the dye, that works too. I'm gonna make mine really blue. Okay, and then you don't want your brush to be soaking wet, but you definitely want it to be able to drip a little bit, because then you're gonna put it on there and your salt is gonna start to soak up the colors, just like that. And see how it just stays on the line that you made? So you can just go across the whole thing. So it's kind of neat. See, it's starting to spread right there a little bit too. And then I'm going to wash it off because I'm going to do a different color for you for one of my fish. Let's make a red fish. Let's put it in there. All right. Put some water on here. See that? Just go all the way around and make the colors that you want. So that's how you can do your salt art. You can get as in-depth or simple as you want, but you just want to make sure that you're going to let it dry after you're all done. So it'll probably take a few hours for that. Okay, and for our second craft, all you're going to need is some permanent markers. If you use water-based markers, those won't work very well. I have some Sharpies here that I'm going to use, but any permanent marker will be fine. A little tub of water. You don't need a ton of water in it, but you want your tub to be really wide because we're going to do a cool picture, and it's kind of an experiment too because it's really neat. And then you'll need some paper towels. If your paper towels have designs on it, that's okay. Mine happen to be white. So what you'll take your paper towel and you're going to fold it in half. And then what you're going to do is draw on the top of your paper towel right here. So I'm going to draw a rainbow because that's really easy for me to draw. So I'm going to draw a rainbow. And you want to make sure that you're pushing down hard enough because you kind of want it to seep through to the next part because you're going to want to retrace your exact ones that you did again. I didn't push quite hard enough, so I'm going to do it again so that I can do the same image when I open it. And it doesn't have to be exact, but I just want to have an idea. That's a little bit better. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna color the top. I'm gonna make sure that I open it up right here, and I'm gonna color the inside of it right here. So let's start with some red. And you don't even have to color it perfect, because it's gonna do some magic when it goes in the water. The colors are kind of gonna spread. So there's some orange. Color that a little bit. Let's do some yellow. And this is fun too because you can do all kinds of designs. If you want like a fun word to pop through, let's do that. Let's just do a fun word for this next one. Let's do green, and let's write the word green. G-R-E-E-N. And then I'll put a little bit on the edges. And then our blue. And then our purple. Okay, that's good enough. All right, so then you're gonna wanna fold it back in half. And so right now, it just still looks like the black and white rainbow. All right, so you're gonna take your paper towel and you're gonna take your bucket of water, and then you're just gonna gently set it in there, and you're gonna watch the magic happen. Look at that! Isn't that so cool? So you can see the word green that I wrote, and all the colors kind of shine through. And if you were to take more time to color it in more, then obviously it would be filled in. But yeah, you can make any picture that you want. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel for more great videos. And be sure you sign up for the Summer Reading Challenge. Have a good day. Bye.